don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
We on location. I remember way back. You ain't have no swag. You did a little research. Now you got a moon bag. Now you got a new walk. Now you got new swag. You did a little research. Now you got a moon bag.
Coming in hot, we got your boy, Dr. Jim Willie, sweating XRP out his pores as if he's in a sauna.
Reword the question, what's going on with XRP and why am I so optimistic about it? It was June. They had the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. And what we're seeing now in the last 2 years is that it's eclipsing the Davos Economic Forum. They call that the World Economic Forum. I call it the banker barbecue. Okay? Davos is a banker barbecue. There are no economic business deals. There were 23 international business deals in St. Petersburg worth $70 billion. That is an economic conference.
They putting it right in front of your face. You better eat.
It said, we want this to be the BRICS conference. We will allow BRICS to dominate the themes, and we're going to have other things in addition to BRICS, but come one, come all. And the United States largely did not attend. What they did, I paid close attention to what they were going to do regarding trade payment, technology, and systems. And what I learned, it's all well and good to say they had 23 different countries involved in $70 billion worth of contracts. But I got news for the United States. None of it will be dollar settled.
Goodness gracious. And you see the pressure cooker that is happening with the dollar right now. And you happening to be so early on this rocket with your moon boots packed. But do me one favor. Do not forget the weed.
We cannot make a BRICS gold token. We're not going to have a gold utility token. And believe me, that is all about liberty, not slavery. They said we're not going to do 100% gold token. We've been working with all the various countries, and we got to compromise. And for lack of a better name, we're going to call it the unit. It's the BRICS unit. I don't care what they call it. I just want them to call it something and to get some meat on them bones. They said 40% gold, and then the two nations will each have 30% of their choosing for the currencies. It could be, France versus India, it could be rupee and the euro. But India has let it be known that they're not typically going to use the rupee, and the reason is kind of embarrassing. No one wants it. Okay. So sorry, it's funny. The two countries are going to determine the 30% and the 30%, and gold would be the 40%. And then I studied, okay, what about the rules? The rules. Okay, you can't have travel on a highway without rules. Think of it as speed limit, can't change the lane. Here's the off ramp, and you need certain licensing in order to have your truck operate. The rules. The protocol. I was going to say the exact word. They established the protocol in St. Petersburg, and they call it M-Bridge. Little M, big B.
Now, when you talk about M-Bridge, are you talking about this right here? Based on the information provided, M-Bridge, little m, big B, is a permission distributed ledger technology, DLT.
It's DLT up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain.
Project aiming to improve speed, efficiency, and transparency in cross-border payments. It is being developed by a consortium of central banks, including China. Now, let's not forget about SBI, and is expected to use wholesale central bank digital currencies.
Can't have travel on a highway without rules. Think of it as speed limit, can't change the lane. Here's the off ramp, and you need certain licensing in order to have your truck operate. The rules. The protocol. I was going to say the exact word. They established the protocol in St. Petersburg, and they called it M-Bridge. Little M, big B, M-Bridge. And I listened to a few videos and did a lot of schooling on this, and I've done my best, and there's always more that I can do, and I have a lot of things I need to cover, Vershawn, and I do the best I can. All right, so what I learned was there are 3 themes regarding M-Bridge that set up all the rules for its usage. It's got to be fast, it's got to be cheap, and it's got to be free from interference.
We'll say XRP without saying XRP then.
This is a lot. This is about freedom. Freedom from fascist bankers. All right, now, it's all great. You got the protocol. This is wonderful. What are the trucks and what are the buses? Who's going to carry the cargo?
Mm-hmm. See, the Gazans here now.
Lots of people think of people. And the truck, you think of cargo.
Right.
What is going to carry the cargo? What are the trucks going to be? And they've done everything except to tell us what the vehicle will be that conforms to the M-Bridge protocol and satisfies all the requirements for the unit. And the answer is XRP and a couple of others. But
Now, Dr. Jim Willie, you are increasing my hyperactive informational FOMO disorder.
Because XRP is being advertised and promoted as a high-level, high-volume trade settlement mechanism, and then we had the news, and it's coming out one by one in a parade. Russia has announced that XRP is a valid intermediary between their corporate, their bank, their government, and the 3 currencies: the euro, the dollar, and the, I think, yuan. No, the euro, the dollar, and the yuan. I think. I'm not sure. It's 3 currencies. All right. So XRP is an intermediary in Russia.
Are you getting this? Is it making sense? Goodness gracious.
Be used for trade payment settlement in Russian trade. That's anti-dollar. That means, hey, Bulgaria, Poland, and maybe even France, you want to break the sanctions? You're going to have to pay us with a crypto device. And, you don't want to use the dollar because you get bombed by the Americans? Okay, fine. Use XRP. Brazil announced they're going to have XRP collaboration with investment communities and software developers. Then you got India said, we have an energy deal with the Gulf, and part of the payment will be in XRP. It finally happened. Because India is really interesting.
You see the snowball effect happening. I see a picture going around Twitter where there's like a couple of snowballs going down a hill real fast, and then it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's Ripple and XRP.
They're going to be looking for alternatives, and crypto is at the head of their list. They did a deal over a year ago, and I highlighted this because, it was UAE. Sorry, UAE did a deal with I'm getting off track a little bit, but it's still a very interesting story. I got confused in my own head, but I figured it out. UAE did a big energy deal with France, and they took as payment yuan. UAE took yuan from France, so France didn't use the dollar. We're getting precedents all over the place, and before you know it, UAE is going to say, yuan is good, but XRP is better.
And so a huge shout out goes to Black Swan Capitalist for bringing this interview forward. And for those out there, you don't got to believe nothing he says. Why don't you go and double fact check him and then go do your own research on top of that, and then you buy.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the GLD up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with digital assets, we hodl and we trade. And when we do hodl, we make sure it's on a cold storage wallet so we have full access to our funds and no one else. Okay, you're talking about the DCENT wallet here. The link is in the description. The most easy and safe hardware wallet, enhanced crypto protection, built on the highest security standards. Link is in description. Holla at your boy.
We saying body swift, keep it walking, respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.